So this video is going to be a little bit different than normal because, well, I've got some games over here that I picked up. I got some footage that I'll show you guys, and then I'm going to kind of show off what I got and talk to you guys about it, show some B-roll, kind of do something a little bit different here. But I want you guys to know that I'm kind of experimenting with this because I went out to this game store and I wasn't expecting to film or anything. I was just going out with a friend, and I picked up the first thing and I was like, I could video this right here and it would be a good shot. So I did what I could. I got about a minute worth of footage when I spliced it all together. So I'm gonna talk about it after I show the footage. So I'll show the footage, then we will go into the games and I'll talk about it there. So with that being said, let's get into the footage. Okay, so now that we have seen the footage, what we're going to do is talk about the games that I've got over here. And the first two things aren't games per se, but they're gaming related. So I wanted to talk about those as well because I only spent like 35 bucks about. I want to say I bought some candy that was like $1 or so. Let's say it was just $35 for everything. But I'm going to start off with the Super Mario History 1985 to 2010 Super Mario soundtrack CD. This came with the Wii Super Mario All-Stars 25th Anniversary Collection thing that came out. And honestly, I have the game, but I never got the collection. So I saw this for $4 and I was like, that's pretty awesome. This will go great in the collection. I'll listen to it. And kind of just looking at the back and everything, it's really cool because just seeing what the games are that are included and what songs are from them. And I've heard there's a booklet in here. I haven't opened it up, so I'll do that for sure and show you guys what that looks like. But honestly, this thing looked really cool and I just had to pick it up whenever I saw it, so I couldn't pass it up at all. And then the next one is kind of the same way. You guys saw it on film, or digitally, I guess. I don't shoot film, but it is a Pokemon Game Boy Color bag, which is really awesome. I have a lime green one somewhere, but this was only 5 bucks. It'll just need to be cleaned up, and then it'll be pretty good. You've got the Game Boy that goes in there, and then you've got a slot for games, and then you've got another place in the back there, and like a little zipper here. This is really cool. I saw this and I just knew I had to pick it up for only 5 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. What I'll do is actually pick out some Game Boy and put it in here because, well, it's a case and that's what it's used for. So I saw that and I was very happy to grab it. And then I picked up Great Baseball on the Sega Master System because I never see Master System games, especially at these kind of stores. I don't know. I actually don't have this. I have a baseball game, but it's not this one. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, do I pick it up or do I not? And I'm glad I picked it up for only 2 bucks. I can't complain. And these are all sealed by the company, so don't think they're actually sealed. If you see that, what I will do is open them up and kind of show you what came with them and some footage as well. But this looks interesting. I mean, it looks like a baseball game, but for $2, I couldn't help but add it to my Sega Master System collection. Now, the next game was Shrek Smash and Crash Racing, which, first off, it's a Shrek game, and it's absolutely ridiculous how many Shrek games are there. And one of my friends that I was with told me I need to cover some Shrek games, so I was like, okay, well, this one looks like a lot of fun. It's like a kind of like a Crash Racing game, or like Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing, something like that. But in the background, there's like weird characters that you ride. Like there's a bear you can ride. So I'm interested to play this and very much have fun, and probably play this with friends because this looks absolutely freaking ridiculous. Like, does the dragon float or fly, or does it just run? I don't know, but it looks cool and I want to pick it up and see at least what it is. The next game is Fantavision, which, if you didn't know, is actually a channel that I follow quite frequently on YouTube. He and another guy also have a Craigslist Game Finds channel, so Fantavision is something that I was like, oh, I know that, but I've heard about it. And the game absolutely looks great. I haven't ever played it before, and so when I saw it for only $5.99, I was like, I gotta pick this up. This thing looks cool. And so I picked it up, and honestly, it feels like probably the manual is in there. And so I'm pretty happy with what that is. And last but not least, another ridiculous game, but a game that I didn't have, and let alone an Xbox game, Celebrity Deathmatch. So this was a weird thing that came out on MTV, and it was a weird thing all around. Like, you have weird characters on there. I think that's Carrot Top. You got Mr. T. You've got Dennis Rodman and more people on there that are famous people, but this is claymation and stop action, so that was really wild. So I'm interested to see what this is. It's like a fighter, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna pick this up, obviously, for $4.99 and see what it's about, because, well, first off, it's an Xbox game, and you guys know how I am with that, but it looks interesting as well. So that is what I picked up this week when I went to my local store, and it's not a local store per se, it's more of a regional chain that's kind of in the area I am. If you recognize the stickers, it's from Vintage Stock, which they sometimes have good deals and sometimes they don't. Like, finding this box Master System game for $2, like, they don't care whether it's boxed or not on like Sega cartridge games. So anytime you can find boxed ones, it's always a good thing. So I definitely don't go to these places very much just because the prices are all over the place, and oftentimes I don't find something interesting. But I spent like 30 minutes to an hour just kind of chilling with my friend and wandering the store, and we had a bunch of fun. And so I found some things that were just kind of weird and wacky, nothing crazy good, but some cool games that I'm gonna play. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post another video, which is probably going to be tomorrow. So get in the routine of checking YouTube and watching my videos every day I post. So with that being said, I want to say, before you leave, make sure you have a good day.